Hey, what's going on, boys? My name is Asian Psycho, aka Toe Sniper 98. Welcome to Dolphin's log that is finally on time because I actually found a time to record all the whales logs and dolphins logs on October 31st, so that way I can get them all out on the first day of the month rather than like a week or two into the month. Anyways, let's get started. So, operator list. I forget who we rolled for this month, as I tend to do. The last one I remember is Horn and whoever else was on her banner. I believe Horn showed up with like a 5-star as well. Forget who that was. We also got the release of Chapter 10, which came with Horn, obviously, and we got Heidi from that, so I know that. I know that much. But yeah, there's Heidi right there. Got to get her to a max level at some point. However, Horn herself, as you can see, is not yet E2. That is because she needs these fucking things. And I think I mentioned last month, in last month's Dolphins log, that I don't have any magnesium ores, nor do I have any Oron clusters. Thankfully, with our next event with Stultivera Novice, am I getting that event name wrong? Let me look it up. I know they've been announcing it on their Twitter, so I can properly pronounce what this event is called. Stultifera Novice. Okay, that was pretty close. So, this event, apparently, will give us both of these materials, both manganese ores and rock clusters, or Ron clusters. Why they gotta have such similar names, though? So, you know for a fact that I will go absolutely hard on farming those things because God knows I need them. I mean, basically what I've been doing for the past like month or two, ever since I ran out of these things, was since I want to obviously master everybody's skills, right? I've literally been like scrounging the barrel of all of my operators whose skills that I can master, and just looking around, nitpicking for like skills I can level up that don't involve that don't have to use manganese ores or Ron clusters. And whenever I do get them, right, I haven't been like farming for them from like the story nodes because I know we're gonna get an event, so why bother farming them now? When I can just wait for the event and farm them en masse. But because of that, right, because I decided to do that and not spend AP or not spend sanity to farm them out of the chapter free quests, which I could actually now that we have chapter 10, because chapter 10 actually has some pretty good rates for like I think manganese ores. I think it's like a basically a 50% chance to get one to drop. But even still, I'll wait for the event. But yeah, because I've decided to do that, because I've committed to that, like, it's been tough trying to find, like, skills that I can level up that don't need those materials. I kind of wish that there was, like, some way to tell, like, I guess I should put it like this. I wish that Arknights had a quality of life thing where when you go into your training room, right, when it's idle, you can go in there and when you open up the operator roster of like skills that you can master, it's like, oh, the game automatically filters the ones that you can level up because you have the materials to do so right away, and whichever skills that you don't have the materials to do, right, to give to those operators and to start mastering their skills, they get filtered to the right. Wish they could do something like that. I don't know if I'm sure it is possible. I just don't know if they're willing to do something like that. But it would be really nice if they could do that, so that way I don't have to, spend like 10 or 15 minutes at a time, like trying to track down into like randomly picking out operators to see if they have skills that I just so happen to be able to master because I have the materials ready at hand. I can just synthesize a few of them if I need to. But like if they need manganese ores or Oron clusters, it's like, well, shit, I'm shit out of luck. So gotta look at the next one. So. That's basically my skill mastering experience for like the past month. So you'll see that if I scroll through, like for example, let's just take like my 4 stars here for example. You'll see that Beanstalk only has 2 levels of master for each of her skills. Same thing with Shaw. I guess similar with Rope, and like you see all these weird mastery levels, and that's the result of that, because I've been just trying to master whatever I can because I want to be able to put the training room I want to put it to use somehow, right? Because we only have one training. We can only master one skill at a time. So, in order to do what I'm doing, right, it's like, in order to make the most optimal use of it, you got to keep it running basically forever. You got to keep it running as often as possible. So, kind of been a struggle, but hopefully it'll be less of a struggle once we get Steltafera Novice and Irene and Spectre whenever they show up. So, yeah. Besides that, yeah. I don't think I have much else to show. Oh, I guess I can show off my story progress, I guess. If that's even something to show off. Even. So, yeah. So, unlike Chapter 9, where I just kind of went through it all like, you know, whatever. I think I was, yeah, I'm pretty sure I was on 919 before Chapter 10 came out, because I didn't know 919 was the last mission. And I was like, oh, I should probably get this done then before Chapter 10 comes out. So I got that done. I remember streaming Chapter 10, the entirety of Chapter 10. And in order to unlock it, obviously I need to do 919 first. So I was like, oh, let me just do 919 real quick. It was this map, if I remember. Yeah, I remember this one. So yeah, it's the one where we have to fight Mandragora, I think. So yeah, I did 919 real quick, and then moved on to Chapter 10. And then in like 2 or 3 streams, I think 2 streams, I was able to go through the entirety of Chapter 10. So yeah, kind of a stark contrast between how I treated Chapter 9 and Chapter 10 in terms of like how fast I went through them when they first came out. So, but yeah, it's kind of interesting how they decided to do this whole adverse thingy difficulty for Chapter 10. Like, I kind of see the point in it, because you know, Girls Frontline does basically the same thing for their major events these days. But yeah, it took a little getting used to, or at least the concept of it. But you know, it is what it is. Didn't really bother me too much. So yeah, there you go. And we got the book all filled out. I know that now I need to do the advanced missions, whatever these are called, and that'll give me the last 2 potentials for Heidi. So don't know when I'm gonna get around to doing them. Maybe I'll do it on stream. Maybe I'll do it off stream. Who knows? I also need to go back and do the ones for, you know, chapter 9. Pretty sure we've got some other chapters down here that I still need to do. Yeah, Chapter 8 hardcore missions. Still haven't done the ones all the ones in Chapter 7. So I need to go all the way back to like Chapter 7 in order to start doing the hardcore missions right here. Because I've done these. I think I remember doing these. Yeah, I remember these maps, I think. So yeah, got to do these at some point. And then the ones in Chapter 8. Chapter 9 and Chapter 10. So yeah, still got to finish those story nodes. But other than that, probably should document my integrated strategies progress, which is to say not very much at all. Like, the only integrated strategies games I did last month, or over the course of last month, were just to get the monthly squad. They're up to floor 5 to unlock all their voice lines, I guess. So there's that. Let's see. Enter preparation behind the scenes. I guess I can invest some more into this right here. Do this. Initial ingots. Sure, do that. So this is my progress right now. Still, as you can see, still got a long way to go, all the way to 95. Barely even halfway, not even halfway there. So, got a long way to go to work on that. I've only ever beaten an integrated strategies once, and it was on stream too. So, yeah, I've only beaten the standard ending where you fight Phantom. I know there's a secret. I don't know if it's a secret ending, but there is a second ending to it. At least one secret ending. That I have yet to do, or yet to discover. So we'll see if I can get around to doing that. But other than that, yeah, looking forward to a Steltavera Novice, and whatever other events we have coming out for November. So yeah, catch you guys next week. Or next week, next month. Peace.